What is going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about how to launch a product correctly. And this is extremely important if you want to actually succeed on Amazon FBA, because a lot of people think that you just find a good product, you post it, and then voila, you're a millionaire. But there are multiple different factors that we need to put into play when it comes to selling on Amazon, or else you will fail. And one of the biggest things for that is the product launch. So I'm going to be telling you the 3 steps to a successful product launch, and then maybe in future videos we're going to go into extreme detail with all 3 of those steps, but this is just to give you a broad idea of what you need to be doing. So this video is kind of like a follow-up to my last video, and I'll leave a card up top if you guys didn't watch that yet. And in the last video I talked about why product launching is so important, and I got a ton of emails from you guys asking, well, what are we supposed to do in a product launch if it's so important? So that's why I'm making this video, to tell you the 3 important steps of a product launch. If you have any questions about anything I'm saying in this video, you can go ahead and email this email address right here and ask me any questions. Also, if you're interested in me privately teaching you, then that's also the email you can ask and see if you can get into my private teaching. But that is exclusive, and I do get to choose who I want to work with, because I like focusing on a few people at a time to actually get them to succeed, other than just getting a bunch of people at once and not being able to focus individually on each student. So there's my email. Feel free to email me, and let's get on to the video. Step number 1 is going to be getting your initial reviews, and your initial reviews are going to be something I like to call social proof. Social proof is basically what your buyer is going to base your listing off of. So they're either going to look at your listing and trust it, or they're not going to trust it. Now, you're probably wondering what separates a trustworthy listing from a non-trustworthy listing. So I'm going to tell you right now, of course, there's a ton of factors when it comes to product photography and things like that. I will leave a card up top to how to make a optimized listing. But what I didn't talk about in that video I just left up top is your reviews. So people, believe it or not, look at the reviews, and that tells them whether or not they want to trust this product and buy it or not. And that is based off social proof. Social proof basically means other people have tested and used it, so they reviewed it, and now it tells the next buyer if it is a good product or not. So if you don't believe me, you probably can catch yourself next time you're on Amazon scrolling through things to buy. I want to see if one of you actually clicks on a listing and buys something with 1-star reviews, or maybe has only 2 reviews in total, because your brain doesn't work like that. We wouldn't trust something like that. I would never buy something that doesn't have a decent amount of reviews and a good star rating, or else that just tells me it's a bad product. So everyone wonders, why is my product not selling? And it's because they don't know anything about product launching, and they have 0 reviews, and no one's gonna buy the product because they have no social proof. So what you need to do is you need to get these startup reviews, and I recommend anything between 10 and 15, and that is the sweet spot for starting and getting that social proof, like I said. And the ways we can do this is through verified and unverified reviewers. So unverified means they didn't actually buy your product, and this is okay to do for a few of the reviews, but not all of them. So we want maybe 3 to 5 unverified reviews. So that means the person doesn't have to buy your product, but they cannot be related to you. They cannot be your friend or family, and they cannot have ever been on your Wi-Fi, or you haven't been on their Wi-Fi. And that goes through IP addresses, and Amazon's really good at keeping track of this. So trust me, have 0 relation to these people. And if you guys don't know where to find these people, for example, the students that I privately teach, we have a private Facebook group, and the students can all share their products with each other and get reviews from each other. There's different review groups like that where you guys can exchange review for review, or you guys can actually purchase each other's products, or maybe they purchase your product and you reimburse them for it over PayPal or Venmo or something. So unverified reviews are going to be people who didn't actually buy your product, and then verified reviews are people who Amazon verifies actually bought your product, and these people still cannot be your friends or family. So we can do this through the same thing through Facebook groups, like my private Facebook group for my private students. They can go ahead and talk to people that they don't even know, because none of my students really know each other in person. They're not friends or family. so they can communicate with each other and swap review for review and actually purchase each other's products, giving them a verified review. So we want to have maybe 3 to 5 unverified and then maybe 7 to 10 verified reviews. And that is going to give you those initial reviews that you definitely need to create the social proof. Step number 2 is we are going to do product giveaways. And the whole point of product giveaways is to move up your sales rank to get ranked higher or possibly on the first page. And then if you're on the first page, then more eyes are going to see you and then you're going to get more organic sales, and that is what we want. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to heavily discount your product to the point of basically it being a giveaway. So you can do 90% off, 95, 99% off, whatever you're comfortable with. Obviously, the more percentage off, the more likely someone's actually going to participate in your giveaway. And a lot of people ask me, well, how many products am I supposed to give away? And the way you find this out is you have to look at some of the top sellers for this product. So you're going to look at the competition on the first page, and you want to track them in Jungle Scout. If you guys don't have Jungle Scout, I'll leave the link below. You want to track them in the tracker, and you want to see how many they're selling daily. So if they are selling 10 daily and they are the top seller, then you want to give away 10 daily. And that's going to match your sales rank with theirs, and it's going to get you ranked higher up with them. And that is when we're going to start stealing some of their organic sales. So doing giveaways in these review groups can work, but it's going to be a little bit more tedious than actually hiring a third-party company to do the work for you. A good third-party company that I recommend is going to be Viral Launch, and I also have a link down below in the description for you guys. This is extremely helpful if you have the extra money. If not, then you can go ahead and do it the old way, I guess, and do it yourself. But if you guys do have the extra money, then I highly recommend doing it. For someone like myself who is a little bit more experienced in selling in Amazon, Viral Launch is a real saver of time and energy, and it's worth putting the money into for me because at this point, I'd rather pay someone than do it myself. And they really do a great job at it. So number 3 is going to be PPC, and PPC stands for pay per click, and this is Amazon's way of advertising for their sellers. So basically, if you've ever looked up something, so let's say for example, we look up iPhone cases on Amazon, you're gonna see all these listings pop up, but on the very top, you're gonna see some of those top listings say sponsored. And that means that these sellers paid money to Amazon to show up as sponsored at the very top. So it gives the illusion to the buyer that we are on the first page, but really we are paying to be on the first page, and that is going to help you steal some of the organic sales on the first page. So really we want to use number 2 and number 3 in combination to get the best effect. So if we are running these giveaways, we are going to be helping our sales rank rise, and then also if we're doing PPC on top of it, that's also going to be helping our sales rank rise. And then with those two things working together, hopefully we're going to be selling more than the top seller per day, making us get a better sales rank than some of the top competitors, and then making us steal their spot on the first page and then get their organic sales. Because the first page is where all the money is made, as long as you picked a good product. Now, along with number 3, you can also implement some other advertising platforms like Facebook ads, Instagram ads. You can even do influencer marketing, and these are all things that I teach my students privately. I don't have any information on that on this channel, but once again, if you're interested, then my email will be in the description, and it was also at the beginning of the video, so feel free to email me. So to recap everything for you guys really quickly, number 1, we want to get our initial reviews. Number 2, we want to give away products to get our sales rank higher. And number 3, we want to combine with number 2 to help increase our sales rank, and that is going to be running PPC ads and also other third-party advertising campaigns through Facebook, Instagram, or influencers. There are also a lot of details and actually how to effectively do all these things. PPC is very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Also, Instagram and Facebook ads are very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Make sure you know the review rules and all these things that you need to really know what you're doing. This is very broad, and this is just how you need to structure it, but you need to individually research all these things or get taught by someone that knows what they're doing in order to do it effectively and not mess something up. As always, make sure you go down below, click on the like button if you learned anything new. Also, don't forget, before you go, as always, go down below, click on the like button if you learned anything new. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And last but not least, go down below, leave a comment, let me know if you subscribed, and also let me know if you have any questions, and I respond to every single comment. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any more recommendations for future videos, and you know who to contact, you know the email, you know everything, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.